Okay, let's unpack this. It's August 2025, and, September's right around the corner.
Which means Tree Stand Safety Awareness Month.
Exactly. And it's not just a date on the calendar, is it? It's really a critical time for anyone hunting from, well, an elevated position.
Yeah, and frankly, for their families waiting back home.
Absolutely.
What's fascinating here, I think, isn't just what the safety tips are. It's sort of, why are they so often missed? They seem simple.
Right.
So our mission for this deep dive is really to pull out the most crucial bits, the practical stuff from Laura Herboltheimer's AHLA blog post.
The one on preventing accidents?
Yeah, tree stand safety, a few tips to prevent accidents.
Yeah.
We want to help you understand not just how to avoid accidents, but maybe why they happen so often.
Makes sense. Because, hunting high up gives you advantages, no doubt. But the risks, they're real. We can't just ignore them.
Definitely not.
So our goal today is to help you, the listener, get past just knowing the rules. We want you to really grasp the why and be as prepared, as safe as possible.
Turning that info dump into usable knowledge.
Exactly. Clear, actionable stuff for this season.
Okay.
So here's where it gets really interesting. The Tree Stand Safety Awareness Foundation, the TSSA, they've basically boiled down accident prevention to these four really powerful ideas, the ABCs of tree stand safety.
Right. But it's more than just a list. We should probably dig into what each letter actually means out in the field.
Let's do it. What's first?
Okay, first is A, always remove and inspect your equipment.
Always.
And the key thing here isn't just doing it, but realizing why it gets skipped. That quick check.
Yeah, it feels like a chore sometimes. You just want to get out there.
Exactly. But that's where you'd catch most equipment failures before they're potentially fatal. People assume if it was stored okay, it's fine.
But maybe not. Where from last season? Or like squirrels chewing on straps.
You got it.
Yeah.
Stuff you don't see until you look closely.
It's so easy to just give it a quick glance, right? Especially when you're excited or rushed. So, okay, equipment check is step one, foundational. What's next once you're actually getting ready to climb?
Next up is B, buckle on your full body harness.
Full body. Important distinction.
Crucial. The source is emphatic. Never use just a rope instead of a harness. Never.
Not even a good rope.
No, it's non-negotiable. And another thing, the newer full body fall arrest harnesses, they offer way more protection than those older belt-style ones.
How so?
Well, it's about how they distribute the force if you fall. Much better, reduces the risk of suspension trauma, other injuries. It's a real safety upgrade.
I can see some folks resisting that, maybe thinking the full harness is bulky or something.
Maybe, but it's a false economy, like you said earlier. This tech really can make a life or death difference.
Okay, so A is inspect. B is buckle up with the right gear. What's C?
C, connect to the tree before your feet leave the ground.
Before you even start climbing.
Yes. This is huge because the source says the majority of falls, they happen outside the stand.
Wait, really? Outside the stand, not from the stand?
That's what it says. Usually climbing up or climbing down.
Wow. That's surprising. You'd think it would be while you're up there, maybe shifting weight or something.
Yeah, it challenges that assumption.
So what does that tell us? Is it like a moment of carelessness during the climb, or are those movements just riskier?
It's probably a bit of both. People get focused on the climb itself, hand over hand, foot over foot.
And not necessarily on staying connected the whole time.
Right, especially those transitions, stepping from the ladder or sticks onto the platform or back again. That's when your balance is iffy, one slip.
And you're not attached yet, or you've just detached.
I see. So the C targets that specific vulnerability.
Exactly, that peak risk moment.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. And the last letter, the D.
D is for destination. Always share your tree stand location. Tell friends, family.
This isn't just being polite.
No, it's your backup plan, your safety net. If something does go wrong, if you fall and can't call for help.
Someone knows where to start looking and when you were supposed to be back. Cuts down rescue time massively. Could be the difference.
So the source says follow these 4 steps, A, B, C, D, and you can virtually eliminate the risk of falling. That's a strong claim.
It is, and it underlines what the TSSA says. Take safety seriously every single time. Not just hunting, but hanging stands, taking them down too.
It's the whole process, like a safety system.
A safety ecosystem, yeah. And getting back to that climbing stat.
The majority of accidents happening then.
Right. It really needs emphasis. because it shows where our focus needs to be. It's often when we're moving, maybe feeling like we're almost there, almost done.
That's when the guard drops.
Precisely.
Which leads right back to the harness. Don't leave the ground unless you're wearing a harness system. The source is pretty blunt about that.
It's the golden rule, no exceptions.
And it also stresses reading the manual thoroughly for proper use adjustment.
Yeah, don't just assume you know how it works. They aren't all the same.
And using it wrong could,
Yeah.
well, defeat the purpose entirely.
Absolutely. And you also got to check for an expiration date.
On the harness, they expire.
They can, yeah. Materials degrade. And check for wear, frayed straps, dodgy buckles before each use.
Each time. Wow.
Each time. And that safety strap, the one that keeps you from falling more than 12 inches,
Yeah.
that's not random. It's engineered. Minimizes impact, stops you swinging wildly into the tree, prevents secondary injuries.
All right.
So, if we connect this to the bigger picture, the harness isn't just gear. It's your lifeline. Literally. Proper use, proper maintenance, it's paramount.
Right. Non-negotiable, needs careful attention. Okay, so harness dialed in. Let's talk about the stand itself, the structure you're trusting.
Right, the other half of the equation.
The source says, read instruction manual thoroughly when installing a commercial stand. No surprise there.
But maybe still overlooked sometimes.
And this is a great tip. Practice with the tree stand and harness at ground level prior to using at elevated positions.
Oh, definitely. Get the feel for it low down before you go way up. Build that muscle memory.
What kind of mistakes do even experienced hunters make with setup? Is it just getting complacent?
That's a big part of it. Overconfidence. I've hung dozens of these. So they skim the instructions, maybe ignore weight limits.
But models change, right? Or they forget a step.
Exactly. And keep those instructions. Give them to anyone who borrows your stand. Use all the safety parts that came with it.
And never exceed the manufacturer's weight limit. Seems obvious, but...
Worth repeating. Okay, what about ongoing care? Stands up, seems fine.
But it needs checking every year before you hunt from it.
Replace worn parts. Check nuts and bolts. It's not set and forget. Frost, rain, use. Things loosen up, wear out.
And modifying the stand. Bad idea.
Very bad idea. Don't do it. It messes with the engineered safety.
Okay. And the tree itself.
Choose carefully. Healthy living tree within the size limits from the stand's instructions.
The source mentions rough bark, like oak, works best.
Yeah, gives better grip for the stand. And avoid dead or dying trees, even if they look big and solid. They can fail unexpectedly.
Good point. It's not just about finding cover. It's about a safe anchor.
Right. Tree health matters.
Okay, now, climbing again. High-risk zone. Tips. Wear boots with non-skid soles.
Crucial, especially if it's wet, frosty, icy.
That stuff gets slippery.
Very slippery. And for ladder stands the 3-point rule. You hear this a lot.
Always have 3 points of contact.
Always. Before you move. 2 hands and a foot, or 2 feet and a hand, on the ladder. Maximum stability.
Forces you to move slow and steady.
Exactly. Which connects to another point. Never hurry.
Easy to say, harder to do sometime.
True. But make slow, even movements. 10, 12 inches at a time, rushing just adds risk. Less control, more chance of a slip.
It's mental discipline, too.
Totally. Oh, and a really key technique. Climb higher than the tree stand and then step down onto it.
Down onto it, not up onto it.
Right. Climbing up onto the platform can actually push the base away from the tree, dislodge it.
Huh. That's a subtle but really important detail. I bet a lot of people miss that.
I think so, too. Step down. Much more secure.
Okay, that focus on detail is vital, especially when your adrenaline might be up. It really shows safety is mindfulness control, not just gear.
Well said.
All right, what about managing your gear? Big mistake, carrying stuff while climbing.
Huge mistake. The source is clear. Never carry equipment while you are climbing.
Use a haul line.
Use a haul line.
Yeah.
For everything. Your pack, your bow, your firearm.
And firearm-specific rules.
Make sure guns are unloaded, broadheads covered if it's a bow, muzzle pointing down. Always.
Basically, nothing in your hands or on your back while climbing.
Nothing. It affects your balance, your grip, your ability to keep 3-point contact, ties up your hands if you slip. Just don't do it. Use the line.
Makes perfect sense. Avoidable risk. Okay, final stretch. Personal safety beyond the stand and harness.
Right.
First one might surprise some people. Don't fall asleep.
Yeah, sounds basic, but apparently a common cause of accidents.
I can see how. Early morning, quiet woods, long sit, you get drowsy.
Fatigue plus stillness. It's a dangerous mix up high.
And back to communication. Tell someone where you'll be hunting and when you plan on returning.
That safety net again. Simple, costs nothing, could save your life.
And what should you always have with you? Essential carry items.
The source lists. Carry a whistle, first aid kit, flashlight, and cellular phone.
Not optional extras.
No, your immediate tools if something goes wrong. Whistle to signal, light if it gets dark, phone to call, kit for injuries, basic preparedness.
So, looking at all this, it raises an important question, right? If the advice is this clear, why are accidents still happening?
And the source suggests an answer. It's because people aren't following these procedures. The majority of injuries, deaths, they happen when safety rules are ignored.
Which means they're largely preventable.
Exactly. Largely preventable just by following these relatively simple steps. It boils down to discipline, consistently applying what we know works.
So what does this all mean for you, the listener?
Right.
It means hunting elevated. Great advantages, sure, but the risks are serious. They're significant.
But highly preventable. That's the key takeaway. Through awareness and just doing the safety stuff diligently.
Yeah, this deep dive, drawing on Laura Herboltheimer's blog post, has hopefully armed you with specific actionable things.
Right.
Not just the what, but the why.
Right. Understanding those common mistakes, those behavioral traps. The knowledge is there. Preparedness, following the rules, understanding the deeper reasons.
Yeah.
That's what makes the difference.
Between a good, safe hunt and, well, something else entirely.
Exactly.
Okay, final thought then. We've talked a lot about gear, procedures, communication, like telling some of your plans, thinking about that, and carrying essentials like a phone and first aid kit. What aspect of personal preparedness, maybe beyond the physical gear itself, might be the most overlooked when you head out hunting? Especially for those times when things, don't go to plan. Something to chew on